Pre-United States history. Around 1700 AD. Part 1. Oregon. 1700. A massive Cascadia earthquake and tsunami devastate coastal indigenous villages. Washington. 1700. A megathrust earthquake triggers a tsunami affecting coastal tribes. Connecticut. 1701. The collegiate school was authorized by the General Assembly. It would move to New Haven in 1717 and become Yale College the following year. Michigan. 1701. Antoine de la Mothe Cadillac founds Fort Pontchartrain du Detroit, modern Detroit. Alabama. 1702. Le Moyne brothers, Iberville and Bienville, established Fort Louis de la Mobile, the first permanent European settlement in Alabama. New Jersey. 1702. East and West Jersey merge as a royal colony under Queen Anne. Delaware. 1704. Delaware gained a separate assembly but shared a governor with Pennsylvania. Maryland. 1704. Catholics barred from public office and worship as Anglicanism became the official religion. Massachusetts. 1704. First regularly issued American newspaper, Boston Newsletter, begins publication. Virginia. 1705. Slavery becomes entrenched with 1705 Slave Code. Connecticut. 1708. The Saybrook Platform established regional consociations of congregational churches. Alabama. 1711. Settlement moved to present-day Mobile after flooding. North Carolina. 1711 to 1713. The Tuscarora War erupts as Native Americans resist colonial expansion. The Tuscarora are defeated, with many migrating north to join the Iroquois Confederacy. North Carolina. 1712. North Carolina and South Carolina officially split into separate colonies. New York. 1712. New York Slave Revolt of 1712. An armed group of approximately 23 enslaved Africans and indigenous people set fire to a building and attacked white colonists, who arrived to put out the flames in New York City. Louisiana. 1714. Natchitoches established as Louisiana's first permanent settlement. Tennessee. 1714. Charles Charleville establishes French Lick trading post at future Nashville site. Virginia. 1714. Germantown founded, first permanent German settlement. Indiana. 1715. French establish Fort Miami, later Fort Wayne, to control fur trade. Michigan. 1715. French build Fort Michilimackinac at the Straits of Mackinac. South Carolina. 1715 to 1717. The Yamasee War erupts as Native Americans rebel against colonial exploitation, nearly destroying the colony. Mississippi. 1716. The French found Natchez, Fort Rosalie, a key trading post. Alabama. 1717. Fort Toulouse constructed near Wetumpka to trade with Native Americans and counter British influence. Louisiana. 1718. Jean-Baptiste Le Moyne, Sieur de Bienville founded New Orleans as a strategic port. Texas. 1718. Spanish founded San Antonio, including the Alamo Mission. New Hampshire. 1719. Scots-Irish settlers arrive, founding Londonderry and introducing potato farming. Oklahoma. 1719. French traders established fur posts, but no permanent settlements. Nebraska. 1720. Spanish explorer Pedro de Villesa killed by Pawnee near Columbus, first recorded European death in Nebraska. Massachusetts. 1720s. Boston becomes hub of transatlantic slave trade. Wisconsin. 1720s. Fox Wars disrupt French-Native relations. Missouri. 1720s to 1760s. French settlements emerged. Alabama. 1721. First African slaves, over 100, arrived in Mobile aboard the Africaine. Louisiana. By 1721, New Orleans had 277 whites, 172 black slaves, and 21 Indian slaves. Louisiana. 1722, New Orleans became capital of Louisiana Territory. Rhode Island. 1723, 26 pirates were executed at Newport's Gravelly Point after being captured by Captain Solgar. Alabama. 1724, French Code Noir institutionalized slavery in Mobile. Connecticut. 1724, the Connecticut Gazette, the colony's first newspaper, was printed in New Haven by James Parker. Kansas. 1724, French explorer Étienne de Vignard, Sieur de Bourgmont established trade with the Kansa tribe. Vermont. 1724, British construct Fort Dummer, near Brattleboro, to protect Massachusetts from native raids.